Hi, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your February 2nd to the 9th, 2025 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, or healing, check out my website, danehartguidedmessages.com. It's listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So if you are sensitive, this is the time to mute the reading and just let the healing energy wash over you. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Capricorn, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Ooh, the Queen of Fire. I love it, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. The 9 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands. This is the Queen of Wands. Let me just check here that everything can be seen. Okay, hope there's not shadows. The 9 of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. The 6 of Wands, the Hangman, and the 2 of Cups. Ooh, I love it. I love it for you. This is so exciting. All right. So let's just dive in with the Queen of Fire. This is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So if you're born on the cusp with Sagittarius, if you have fire sign energy in your chart, this comes through very powerfully. But right now, there's also a very powerful message here coming forward and stepping forward in your energy sphere of creativity, of tenacity, of magic. You know, it's like this is my birthright. Like this is what I'm born to be, and I'm stepping into that fire, that passion, that beauty, that brilliance, and it is illuminating me. It is moving me forward. The Queen of Fire is this magic worker in the background. And why I say magic worker is because I always equate her to Hecate in Greek mythology. And you know, Hecate was all about magic. She was sacred, you know, a very powerful goddess, but not much is known about her. They're very secretive about her text and about her power. So here, it's like the secret fire that lives within each and every one of us that we need to safeguard, that we need to protect, that we need to be emboldened by and move us forward in love and tenacity. It moves us then to the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is prosperity and success. It's hard work. And it is focusing on our hard work, on what we have achieved, because it is a celebration of, excuse me, I'm going to cough, of a job well done. And it's knowing that, yes, there's going to be hard work to do tomorrow. And yeah, there was hard work leading up to this point. But right now, I get to enjoy the party, which is very much the energy sphere of this week. It's like, enjoy this week. This week is all about relaxing. It's all about socializing. With Mercury in Aquarius, we have this beautiful alertness of of mental alertness, but also of personality. It's like people are alert to the minds and the connectivity of others, which is gorgeous. There's an adaptability, a curiosity, like, tell me about this, show me more, let's dive into this type of deal. Now, from the 2nd to the 4th, Mercury is in Jupiter, and this brings optimism and cheerfulness and tolerance. And that energy can be carried forth for the rest of the week, most definitely. But it's really celebrating the here and the now and the beauty and the power of simply being us and of simply standing in our sphere. And it moves us then to the 4 of fire. The 4 of fire, the 4 of wands, is the minor arcana marriage card. So again, another celebration, right? A celebration as big as a wedding coming forward, but it's also life-changing events. So this could be moving house. This could be falling in love. This could be a marriage. This could be new job opportunities. This could be, opening yourself up to your own creativity and having your muses talk to you during this time, because Mercury is so powerful, and really opening up to the creative world of you. But there's a celebration and a beauty and a power, and a wish is granted with the 9 of cups coming through. A wish is granted. Things are beautifully aligning. You are beautifully aligning. And that is beautiful. It leads us to the 6 of pentacles. It's like, hey, call out what isn't in balance and look at things and say, you know what, this isn't in balance. Like, you can have everything going for you so well, but a certain part of your life and a certain point of your existence is in chaos, okay, or out of balance. And now Spirit is saying, hey, bring it into harmony of self and of soul, because this is what's going to move you forward. This is what's going to have you, really level up, achieve the next level, raise that energy vibration. You have the most beautiful energy of movement, but also movement on this earthly plane with the wands and the pentacles. So just being aware of that, where it's like, okay, career, wands, money, pentacles. So you're moving forward career-wise and financially, or what you value as much as money, or something that you want to start, like you want to have it be your career. So being aware of this is going to be spectacular for you. With the Knight of Fire, it's moving forward in tenacity, it's moving forward in brilliance. Knights protect queens, which is absolutely beautiful for you. So there's this protective energy. She also has the snake around her. What did we just enter into in the Lunar New Year, but the year of the snake? So having that energy move us forward. Yes, the snake here is breathing fire. It's not the wood snake. But what we are going to see here is our tenacity, but also our adaptability, our ability to move and to see things from different angles, different viewpoints. But the flexibility of a snake is quite unique, right? So embracing that energy is going to be very powerful for us, the way that we can shed a skin. But remember, when a snake sheds their skin, they go into a place that is protected, right? They feel like, oh, this place is safe for me. I can be over here. And it's when they don't feel safe, when they're shedding their skin, that the snake will attack. Like, it will lash out, but the snake is blind when it's shedding its skin. So that is something to take into consideration. When you're going through a transformation, you can feel like, why didn't I pick up on, an energy of chaos, or an energy of gossip, or an energy of like pettiness? It's because you can be a little bit blind to things going through that transformation. So just keeping that in the back of your mind, Capricorn, is going to be very, very, very beneficial. So you're moving towards your creative goals. You're moving forward in passion. The Knight of Pentacles, which represents you, you're represented by the Pentacles and the Minor Arcana, right? So you are moving forward slowly and steadily, building your power, your foundation, right? The Pentacles is always the earth for which we build off of and from which we build from. So having that very firm foundation is going to be very beneficial for you. Now, take into note, fire, second fastest moving of the elements. Air is the fastest. Earth, slowest moving of the elements. So we can feel a little bit of a disconnect, like we want to move things faster, career-wise, passion-wise. I'm going to sneeze, excuse me. Oh, I do apologize. And then we are going to see that foundationally, it takes a little bit longer. So just knowing that juxtaposition of energy is going to be important to kind of see within ourselves and understand. I'm just moving things up because I just want you to be able to see everything as well as possible. Then we have the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands is, this is fighting for the sake of fighting. This is where spirit says, like, okay, we have the passion, we have the orange snake here, right? The fire, the passion. Then we have the orange snakes here, 5 of them kind of attacking the fairy. Not kind of, very much attacking the fairy. So just being aware that we can have something that is very passionate for us, kind of twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, right? That's the quote from Kipling on the poem If, which is one of my favorite poems. And here with the 5 of wands, there is a sense of don't get pulled into other people's trauma, don't get pulled into other people's chaos. It is going to be very important for us to stand in our fire, stand in our passion, and to see ourselves. Now, with the 6 of wands, this is celebration. So here with the 6 of wands, we have a sense of holding our heads up high, not getting pulled into the fire and the corruption of and the gossipiness of others, holding our heads up high, embracing our passion, embracing our fire, embracing our tenacity, and raising ourselves up. It moves us to seeing things very differently than we have seen things before, and then not saying, oh, I must be wrong because I'm not going with everybody else, but really holding our power and our beauty forward. And then it leads us to the 2 of cups. It leads us to healing, beautiful love. It leads us to connections through friendship and a beauty of soul and of self and of moving forward to where we really need to be. So that is absolutely brilliant here. And the 2 of cups is the minor arcana lovers card. So again, that falling in love with our work, with another person, with strengthening our partnership if we are already in a relationship is absolutely beautiful. So let's see what spirit has to say. Here, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is, we have 2. We have the meadowlark and we have the raven. It says, smile. You will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery, which we are already on most definitely. And then the raven says the universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. And I love ravens. They're one of my favorite birds. So that is beautiful. Our chakra energy for this time, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Oh, this is my favorite card. This is the I am presence. This is the crown chakra. So it is crowning ourselves with I am. I'm enough. I'm powerful. I'm tenacious. I'm bold. I'm beautiful. I'm successful, right? It's that beautiful affirmation speak, which doesn't mean that it's all going to happen overnight, but it means that we start to feel worthy and we're shedding the skin of I'm not enough. I'm never going to get there. I'm always struggling, right? Those words no longer in our sphere of being. I know people even say, Dane, why do you even say them? Because sometimes when people are saying the positive things, I'm like, yes, I'm right there with you. And then when they say the negative things, I'm like, oh, I just said that to myself this morning. Oh, I just did that. And so being able to be aware is really, really important. And so here we crown ourselves with victory, with the 6 of wands, with success, with power of being and beauty of soul. And it moves us then to our energy to be mindful of angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is the sun. Here, when spirit says be mindful of the sun, be mindful of energy you don't think needs to be looked at, right? This person, this situation, taking care of itself. Absolutely easy peasy street. They need to be looked at. Like the person needs to be contacted. Like not in a spooky way, but in a way of like they could be going through a little bit of a tough time. So just like sending a voice note or texting or calling would be best, and saying hi, how are you, is going to be really good. Or looking at something where you think, oh, this is covered. And then you look at it and you're like, oh, man, that wasn't covered. Like, what the heck? That's just going to be important here for this week. Because you're going to see that everything can be straightened out pretty easily, but it just needs a little bit of attention. But it's like the squeaky wheel gets the oil, right? Gets the grease, right? Yeah, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. And this isn't going to be squeaky until you look at it and you're like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So let's see here our subconscious spirit message, which is the grouse. It says, embrace the power of dance and movement to achieve your highest guidance. So the moving of the body is going to be so important because it moves the energy within us, our blockages that we have. So if we move our body, dance is going to be really important. Slow stretching can be absolutely beautiful. If we are not physically able to move, then the visualization of the energy moving through us is just going to be so good. We're going to feel so energized doing that. Our subconscious energy, our subconscious chakra energy is personal power. This is the solar plexus chakra. It is listening to our gut. It is feeling more empowered, stepping back and listening to ourselves. And it's not saying everything has to be perfect or just this way, because Capricorn, we can have a way of being a little bit too strict with ourselves. You know, it's the Saturn in us, but also we have this beautiful way of, if we take away the rules of other people's expectations and we say, I come from a place of love, compassion, and light. How do I need to move forward? You will see your personal power comes from you connecting with your karmic path and opening up your world. It moves us then to the energy to be mindful of. This is the Emperor. This is the Lord. So this is Aries energy, March 21st to April 19th. It could be, a sacred masculine energy that's very overbearing. Okay, that's in a more underdeveloped, more immature state. So do be mindful about that. It is also an energy of like, you will follow these rules. You will do it just this way. So being mindful that you need to open yourself up to doing things in a more creative, more aligned with your soul way than in, this is the rule book and this is exactly how you have to follow it. That could be a little bit tricky for Capricorn energy because we do like to follow the rules. It's like, no, these are the rules. It's like, I've just told you. It's not a suggestion. It's a rule. I used to have such trouble with that. I have a lot of Capricorn in my chart. And I used to have a lot of trouble when I was really little with like people not listening to the rules. And I was like, but it's not a suggestion. It's a rule. And if you're not supposed to follow it, if they don't have to follow it, why do I? Type of thing. So that's the energy that I'm seeing here. Oh, and then we have the blessing of the sun coming forward. This is just absolutely beautiful. The sun is the happiest card in the whole entire deck. So a blessing of light and of beauty and of tenacity and of brilliance and of joy, just leading us forward in the most magnificent of way. And it is a lightening of the heart, and it's letting ourselves be radiant in that energy sphere of radiance shining out, which people will doubt, be like, oh, you can't be that nice, or you can't, like, you have ulterior motives, because we're so used to that type of world. But could you imagine if we start changing the world by raising our energy vibration, by embracing our kindness? And yeah, people will see our kindness as weakness and try to take advantage of it. But if we stand forward in strength and show the world that you can be kind and you can be strong, we've just changed things. All right, Capricorn. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power and beauty of this week and of ourselves. Now, this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So if you are sensitive to sound, this is the time to mute the reading. If you are not, then let the energy just wash over you. And if you have muted, just know that the energy will also wash over you as well. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Capricorn. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed week. Bye.